Yes, yes, put your phone away and on silent mode so that you can focus. We've all heard that one before, but let's be honest. If being focused was just about putting your phone away, we'd all be productivity machines by now. You obviously have noticed how some people they manage to achieve incredible results, while others seem stuck in this endless cycle of starting something and then stopping and then starting again and stopping. I certainly have. Last month, I found myself jumping between a few different projects. Continue to learn about self-development, trying to learn a new language, scripting and recording videos for different social media platforms, reading 3 books at the same time, trying to start a new side hustle, all while working full-time, traveling the world, and trying to make time for some touristing and sightseeing. Then it hit me, I wasn't truly focused, I was just dividing and scattering my energy. That realization changed everything for me. So today, I wanted to share with you what I have learned about the true meaning of focus. Oh yes, and if you're new here, hi there, I'm INGRA. I'm a 27-year-old currently traveling the world, passionate about self-development and spirituality, and I want to grow along with you. But remember, this channel is about real growth, not perfection. We're just humans trying to be better humans one day at a time. So shall we? You see, the thing is that when people talk about focus, they will immediately jump to advice such as put your phone away and on silent mode, block distracting websites, or use the Pomodoro technique. And yes, those strategies can be very helpful, but today I wanted to go deeper with you. I wanted to talk about a kind of focus that is much more profound than that and honestly potentially life-changing. The type of focus that is not just about avoiding distractions, but about committing to the choices that you make in life. Think about focus as if it were a marriage to your decisions. In a committed relationship, it's not just about avoiding obvious temptations. It's also about fully embracing your choice even when seemingly better options come along. When I decided to split my focus these last months, I realized that saying yes to everything actually meant saying not really to all of those things. And here's something fascinating that I've been studying, which is our mental and emotional energy is a finite resource. And I know it's kind of obvious, right? We all studied that in high school, but we do not really think and apply that concept on a day-to-day life in such a mathematical and physics-related way. Imagine you have 10 energy points to invest in a task, right? If you dedicate 6 points to the task itself, but spend the other 4 thinking about other possibilities or worrying whether you made the right choice or not, you're essentially sabotaging yourself. And this actually reminds me of something that I read in one of the Tony Robbins books, which is where focus goes, energy flows. When Olympic athletes they prepare for their big moment, they basically get rid of all irrelevant thoughts and channel 100% of their energy into their performance. That's how they get extraordinary results. One of the biggest focus killers that I wanted to call your attention to today is what I like to call the what if trap. It's that annoying little voice in our heads constantly asking if we have made the right choice. I have it, you have it, we all have it. What if I had chosen another job? What if I had invested in that opportunity instead of this one? What if, what if, what if? Do you know what constantly listening to this little annoying voice in your head is like? It's like eating a delicious ice cream cone while constantly wondering if a different flavor would have been better. You end up not fully enjoying anything. I used to constantly question whether I should be creating content in English or Portuguese, wondering to myself if I was missing opportunities in one language while focusing on the other, and that basically kept me frozen in place, divided my attention, and meant that I wasn't giving my best to either option. But now I have chosen to fully commit to one of them and see how it progresses. There's something else that I have learned that has definitely further transformed the way that I understand and approach focus in my life, which is sometimes the greatest enemy of your best path is a good opportunity. Let me explain that. Let's say you have a friend that is a great graphic designer. They have spent years honing their skills and building a good client base. Then they got offered a lucrative opportunity in, I don't know, drop shipping, and because of the potential quick profits, they switch focus. 6 months later, they abandoned that too and switched the focus to cryptocurrency trading. Now 3 years have passed, and this friend is still jumping in between different ventures, never giving any enough time to flourish. It's like planting seeds, but digging them up before they have time to grow and to flourish. You're constantly replanting something new, when real growth actually happens beneath the surface, invisible to the eye, before real results become apparent. An important disclaimer here, this is not to say that we cannot switch focus or restart in life. We absolutely can. But when we do that, in order to start reaping its benefits, we gotta stay focused and commit fully to the new choice. The truly successful people that I usually observe, they all share one common trait, which is they think and they act long-term. They understand that success rarely comes from quick wins or shortcuts, but rather from consistent commitment over time. Since we mentioned the seed before, let's talk about planting a tree. At first, using nothing but just a teeny tiny small sprout. Day after day, you care for this plant, you water it, you fertilize it, you protect it. For a long time, growth is almost imperceptible. But stay committed, and eventually you will have a strong and magnificent tree. This is actually a really good principle to apply if you're learning a new skill, such as learning a new language. For months, it may seem like nothing is happening. You might be practicing, but you are stumbling over words and struggling with having real conversations. But after a year of consistent effort, the cumulative benefits, they start becoming apparent. Maybe you can now understand movies with the subtitles in that language, you can read a few books, you can have some meaningful conversations. A lot of times the progress is not linear, but it can become exponential after you reach a certain threshold of consistent practice. The good news is that focus isn't an innate trait, it is actually a skill that we can develop and strengthen over time. Just like exercising our muscles in the gym, our ability to maintain focus also grows as we exercise it. And you can actually start really slowly by honoring small commitments that you make to yourself, just like getting out of bed when that first alarm rings. Each time you actually follow through, you strengthen the focus muscle. So, what I wanted you to take away from our conversation today is that focus goes far beyond just putting your phone away on silent mode or blocking distracting websites on the internet. It's really about making clear choices and fully committing to them. It's about channeling your limited energy resources wisely. It's about resisting the what-if trap and the allure of constantly shifting to new opportunities. And most importantly, it's about embracing the long-term journey, finding joy in the process and not just in the outcome. So ask yourself, where in your life are you currently dividing your focus? What would change if you committed fully to your most important goals? And what good opportunities might you need to say no to? The path to extraordinary results requires boldness and courage to make some tough choices. But when you truly focus, when you choose to marry your decision and stay committed to the path that you have chosen, you open doors to achievements that once might have seemed impossible. Well, if this resonated with you, make sure that you hit the like and subscribe button. I'm here sharing my growth journey regularly, and I would love for you to join me. All right? I guess I'll see you when I see you.